This is Rachel Kornack with Geopivot magazine. I'm talking to Sam Zulke, who is 25 and is a project manager with National Geographic Education.
Hi, Rachel. Thanks for having me.
So can you tell me what you do in your position?
Sure. So the Education Department of National Geographic serves as the official education and outreach arm of the National Geographic Society. So on the whole, our department provides services to educators and are used for geography education. So specifically, my role includes taking all of that great National Geographic media that everyone thinks of, like photos and videos and stories, and adapting it for an educator audience. So we create educational materials for K through 12 educators. We connect them to national standards, and then we provide them for free online at natgeoed.org.
Wow, that sounds like a really cool job. So, how in the world did you get such a cool job? I'm sure everybody wants to know.
Yeah, well, I had a lot of luck, and a lot of good fortune, but I also did a lot of preparation to be able to have some lucky breaks. So when I was in college, I did an internship with an education group back home.
Mm-hmm.
I worked for a small nonprofit on a lake and helped to run field trips for students about water clarity and watersheds. And then that internship sort of helped me realize that I really liked doing education and I really liked doing environmental education. And so I was able to pursue that more.
Okay.
When I was graduating, I knew that I really wanted to work at National Geographic because who doesn't?
I know, and so does everybody.
And so I found this internship here called the Geography Intern Program.
Uh-huh.
And the Geography Intern Program is a really wonderful program. It is run all year long, so there's 3 semesters.
Uh-huh.
And what's great about it is that you apply, well, what's great and what's horrible about it is that you apply very blind.
Uh-huh.
And you apply very generally. So you have to put your entire life on a piece of paper. I had to write an essay about why I wanted to work here. I had to list where I traveled, all my hobbies, the traditional school resume.
Uh-huh.
And you apply blind. So what happens on the flip side of it?
What do you mean by blind? Is it like your name isn't on the application?
No, that's probably a bad way to describe it. It's not blind. You sort of, when I say you apply blind, what that means is, like, I really thought I was going to end up working in the television department. So you don't get to say which department you want to work in. You apply to a general program.
Okay.
And the program it's only for geography majors, for people studying geography. And it's for college, like juniors, seniors, or graduate students.
Oh, wow.
So I thought I would end up working in television because I had worked in college as a video journalist.
Uh-huh.
So my job in school was to film events happening around campus and to edit them into short news pieces. And so when I applied, I'd actually applied for an internship at National Geographic the previous summer, but didn't receive it. And that was with television, but I knew that it was between me and someone else, and I didn't get it. So that's sort of why I thought I'd be placed there.
Well, I think it's interesting to point out that you applied and didn't make it, and then you tried again, that you didn't give up. I think that that's part of, being lucky is to keep trying.
Well, on that same note, that first internship I had at the Lake Association, the Lake George Association, I actually applied for a different internship in my area, an internship at an environmental education group called Up Yonder Farm, and I didn't get it. And so in my follow-up email to them when they told me I didn't get it, I said, thank you so much. I would really like to do some work in this area. Do you know of anyone else in the area that, is looking for a similar position or to fill a similar position? And so they directed me to the education director at Lake George Association, who I reached out to them. Up Yonder reached out to them about me, and I was able to get that job instead.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I guess this leads nicely into my next question, which is, a lot of people that are in geography or in GIS, they have really strong technical skills or maybe science and math. Like aside from those kinds of skills, have you needed any other skills to get where you're at today?
Yeah. So I do a lot of computer work now. I work on a website, and I'm horrible with computers. Like, I'm really bad with computers. And I think the reason that I've been able to learn so much about them is that I have a lot of patience when it comes to technology. And I think in general, having a lot of patience. So, hearing no that first time and not automatically thinking like, sort of take a step back and think and reevaluate to see how you can leverage and know into another opportunity is really important.
Oh, that's
I also
interesting. So no is like a not yet or try again.
yeah, and maybe you can call that, I don't know, maybe that's another quality of just sort of, I don't know,
You keep trying.
denial.
So thanks for taking some time with us.